Well, hello everybody. So today, an update video on my Sears Betavision VCR, and also I will talk about my Sanyo Betacord that is just under my Betavision. So I had actually compared these two VCRs like 4 years ago, and I had actually wrapped this this Sears Betavision VCR in like a newspaper 4 years ago, and I unwrapped it at the VCR King sub with the VCR King, and when I wrapped it in newspaper, I actually did not know the VCR King. I didn't even know him, and I unwrapped the VCR with him at his place, so that is quite interesting. And he actually fixed this VCR. He replaced the idler tire in this VCR because the tape wasn't moving, and now it does. So in this video we're going to test this VCR. So I have it open and also plugged to my CRT TV. It's muted right now. And there's this tape that is holding the circuit board up. And here there was a metal plate over the heads. It's right there. I removed it so we can see the mechanism. So we're going to insert a beta tape. So you can hear that it is doing like a squealing sound. So this is probably like a sticky shed syndrome. So yeah, that kinda sucks. But probably because it's a very old tape, and also it was this summer was pretty hot and humid, so maybe that did not help. So the humidity is like at 65%. This is like a humidity meter, and it's about it says that it's 20 degrees, but it actually feels hotter. There's basically nothing we can see at the screen. Oh, right now there is. Okay, so the picture seems to be working a bit. Pretty interesting. But the tape is sticky, so right now we're going to try a different tape. So yeah, actually I had tried another tape, a tape other than this one, and it was also having the sticky shed syndrome. And this VCR allows the tape when you press play. And right now, it's not sticking. As you can see, it turns well. And the picture seems to be working. Pretty interesting.
Absolument. Avez-vous emporté quelques documents provenant du bureau où vous étiez envoyé? Des codes, des projets chiffrés. L'Argus.
The picture is not perfect, but it seems to the picture actually works.
Et le vieux projet pyramide. Il n'allait plus inclure.
Right now I'm adjusting the tracking,
Et tout ce qui pouvait traîner sur les étagères.
and this is the best I can have. And the picture is actually not that bad, but yeah, there are some parasites in the screen, and this is not perfect really. So right now I will press stop. You will hear the sound on the TV. It will be loud. I muted it. I'll actually just lower the volume. But the mechanism seems to be working. Right now we're going to see the loading mechanism. And I think I forgot to show you the front of the VCRs from close, like I always do now. like I always film close to the VCR so that you can see the details and stuff. So these two VCRs are made by Sanyo. This one is a Sanyo and this one is a Sears but rebadged Sanyo. And they actually look similar, but the buttons are not at the same place. Like not at the same place at all. As you can see, the play button and the VCR function buttons, everything is not at the same place at all. The display is here instead of being here, but the only thing that's at the same place is like this eject button. And this looks kinda similar, the bottom, but as you can see, this one has inputs on the front and this one doesn't. The buttons are at different places. The tape speed selector button is here, beta 1 and beta 3. This one has the button here on the bottom. The two VCRs have a power button that has two positions. Like it's not like a normal pressing button, it's a button that has two positions. And in the mechanism, here's the loading motor with a worn out belt. And this gear, there is a worm gear. This pulley here just in the center drives a worm gear. It's like just under there. And this is like turning a vertical gear that drives the cassette carriage. And just down there, there's the motor that drives the mechanism that loads the tape around the head. It's just under on the bottom side, and it drives the belt. That drives this worm gear. You can see it pretty well. And it drives this plastic gear that drives this circle plastic gear that goes around the drum, and that loads the tape. So that's a quite interesting mechanism. And since the mechanism works, well, I'm going to keep the VCR for the mechanism, but this one is defective, so I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to just put it bring it to the recycling center, and also this is where we took it, at the recycling center. The two VCRs are actually in a pretty good cosmetic condition. Only here I've put a piece of tape because the plastic that's just in front of the buttons, it was cracking. So I just put a plastic a tape so that the button stays. So only this, it was not like used physically. It was not like damaged physically. It's just worn out by the time. The plastic has been worn out by the time. But except that, like the plastic on the two VCRs, it's near mint. It's not mint, there are just a few scratches, but they are very minor. As you can see, the window here, there is not a single scratch on it. So yeah, the model number VCR-6100. We're going to take a look at this VCR later. So I might try to actually put a new idler tire. I think you can do that. So yeah, the VCR King actually replaced the idler tire in this Betavision. There is a video on his channel. I actually put my finger in this and it doesn't close back. That's pretty strange. Okay, now it did. And now we will try to rewind this tape to the beginning. So as you can see, the tape is turning, no problem. It turned to the beginning, so that means the other tire is good. So I have this tape that has the sticky shed syndrome. It sticks to the mechanism, so I can't really use it. So I don't know if this is due to the humidity of this summer or if it's due to it being old, because yeah, I've had like this problem, a similar problem with a VHS tape like recently when I was filming my two Fisher VCRs, but this only happened on one tape and only one single spot of the tape, so that might not be due to the heat of this summer, but I can't tell for sure. We have a dehumidifier in the basement. It's right there. dehumidifier, and this is the box with the stuff that I bring to the recycling center. Like there's my Mitsubishi VCR and the Hitachi VHS camcorder. So I will keep this Betavision VCR and also the beta tapes. And right now I think we should take a look at the Sanyo VCR. I should try to replace that belt. Because right now it won't eject. Yeah, I think I should try to replace it right now. It's like under the circuit board. I'll try to like lift it. Well, right now I've replaced this carriage belt and it seems to work better. I think it's not going to slip anymore. So here's the inside of the Sanyo VCR-6100. And well, it looks almost the same, like this circuit board at the same place and all that. Only here there is not the tuner board, but there's a circuit board there at the same spot. There's also a circuit board on top, so this is almost the same. But overall, it's like less yellowed. Like, you know, the plastic yellowing and also the top cover. Like you see, the top cover of this Betavision is all yellow, and here it's pretty much white and gray, no yellow. Only the buttons here is like the opposite. On the Betavision they are white, and here they are yellow. So probably those weren't that yellow like when new. There's dust, but it's not like all yellow. Then it's like more clean overall. It looks like it. And this it's unscrewed. I actually like did a hole with a drill so I could raise it. So the two pieces are removed, and here is the Adler tire. So this is the Adler tire that the VCR King replaced in my Betavision. But in this VCR I have not replaced it, so I think I should try replacing it right now. So I will have to like remove this piece. So there's a idler gear for play and a tire for rewinding, which is I think a pretty strange design. They should have used the gear for the two functions. So that's like a pretty dumb, but that's made like it. And well, that the VCR sometimes eat the tape, so I think I should try to replace this right now. So here's the Sanyo Betacord, and well, I actually had a problem with this. Like the original Adler tire was completely bad. It was hard, and the belt was completely bad also. Here's the belt. It broke like when I was removing it. It's completely bad. It's even hard. It's disintegrating. And I didn't have any replacement belt, so I just took the whole assembly, including the new tire and the belt from the other VCR from the Betavision, and put it in the Sanyo so I could test it. But apparently the picture quality does not work. As you can see, same exact mechanism as the Betavision. So here's the picture. We had picture with the Sears VCR, but with the Sanyo, no picture. So this is just going to the recycling center. I also tried to clean the head. Like I passed a piece of paper on it, but I saw no piece of dirt at all. I didn't put alcohol, but if it was dirty to the point of not having any picture, it would have at least showed a piece of dirt on the paper. But no, it doesn't. But at least the mechanism works. But since this VCR is working less good than the Sears Betavision, so this VCR is going to the recycling center. It sounds slightly different when it inserts, but apparently this belt is still good. So the mechanism is pretty fast on this VCR. Pretty interesting, much different from VHS VCRs. I don't know if this VCR actually like damages my tape or if it was like already damaged. I can't really tell. Because I think I saw something like it's like the top of the tape that seems to be a little bit folded, but that's very not very important. That's very small. So right now I will just put back this piece in the Betavision, and well, I'll let it in there, and I'll say goodbye to this Sanyo VCR. So here's the Sears Betavision VCR with the piece back in it. And here's the tape turning in a working mechanism with the picture, which is not the best, but at least it's a better VCR with a picture. So this was probably recorded on TV in like the early 80s, mid 80s. So I think I should try recording something on this VCR right now. I'll try recording of my camcorder that I'm presently using for filming. Right now my JVC camcorder that I always use for filming my videos is plugged to my CRT TV. And of course with a scan line, line on the TV that only appears in the camera due to filming a CRT screen. And it's plugged at the back of the VCR. This Sanyo VCR has only input on the front, and it does not have them on the back, and this one has input on the back but not on the front. So here's what's behind that door for programming the recording. Also, when you rewind on this VCR, when it reaches the beginning of the tape, it goes forward a bit. You see it instantly went forward. And Betamax VCRs don't use infrared sensor like VCRs, like VHS VCRs. They use I think it's like a reflecting piece of tape, like a mirror or something, metal, and it just the sensor detects this. Right now I will press the record button and I'll try that. I think you have to press the record and play at the same time. Right now the VCR should be recording what my camcorder is filming. And we will switch to beta 3 speed. It should go a bit slower. The beta 3 lights up. It goes slightly faster on the beta 2. There is a speed beta 1, but it was I think the only VCRs that existed with a beta 1 speed were the Sony ones. I've seen a video of databits of a Sony VCR that only records beta 1 speed. It cannot record nor play the two other speeds. And apparently the Japanese version of the Sony SL-HF 900 model of VCR that I have, this one records the 3 speeds including Beta 1. So it's kind of special VCR model that exists in Japan, and in United States, but the same model number, but different version, with difference. So I'll press stop and I'll rewind now. It unloads with no problem. Rewind works too. Now play. Moment of truth. So it worked, but as you can see the quality is not really there. Even if I adjust the tracking, yeah, now that the part recorded in beta 3, so that might be due to this, that it's not working well. I don't know if this is due to the capacitors or the head being very worn out, but I did clean them. Those I've cleaned them with alcohol, and also the other head. Now it's now back on the beta 2 speed. I'll press stop and play again. That's the best we can have for real, but at least it did record. So that's pretty interesting. I recorded on a beta tape, but yeah, the picture quality is absent. It's not very. It's bad. No, this was when I pressed stop. And I don't know what this is. This is a TV show. Fast forward. So playback works and the recording worked. I don't know if you can display a counter. Yeah, there's a counter. So this Sanyo, I just grabbed the pinch roller and the 2 belts, and I will say goodbye to this VCR. That's pretty much the end now. So right now I'm going to try to get the belt here. I have to get that off to get to this belt. Yeah, right now I've unscrewed it and now I have access to this belt. I think there, and there's another belt there. I think the pinch roller is on that part, so I should get it. right there. Got the pinch roller. Oh, it fell off. So there's the belt. So yeah, that head maybe is worn out, so yeah. And yeah, maybe there are bad capacitors here. I think that's enough now.